Good morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday, y'all. How y'all doing this morning? Well, y'all, I am coming to y'all today with the outfit of the morning being called a nightgown. Okay, so, all right, so the reason why I'm on here so early in my nightgown is because I wanted to come on and because y'all know I'm always claiming to be 100. Okay, this is channel 100, aka 100, because that's what it is, and I like to keep it 100. I like to keep it real. So I just like to keep it real. That's just bottom line. Okay, so all right now, word of advice. Okay, when I learn from my mistakes, I like to share it with other people. Okay. Generally, when I watch somebody's video, sometimes I might scroll through, just to see what other people are saying about the video. I don't know if other people do that. I don't scroll through um, to read people's comments to see, oh, let me see if they, gonna throw a shot at somebody, or let me see if they throwing a shot at me. No, I'm never looking at comments for that reason. Okay, now I'm doing this video because first of all, I want to publicly apologize to young lady. You know who you are because I left you a comment. Okay, so no beef, no drama. It's just that maybe I did jump the gun a little bit, but sometimes, and I may cuss a little bit, but it's not directed to you, Miss Lady. It's just it's just part of what I'm talking about. Um, Sometimes you can get fucked with. Okay, so much that you can become paranoid. Okay, if you understand what I'm saying, if anybody can understand what I'm saying, you kind of become paranoid, and I don't really like that because I don't want to go around thinking that people are throwing shots and saying shit about me. Okay, I really don't want to do that. But it's human nature, especially when you've been fucked with. Okay, up on the YT. When you've been fucked with, when you wasn't fucking with people, yeah, you become a little paranoid and you become a little edgy about shit that people say. So I must say, yeah, I jumped the gun a little bit, but I must admit I didn't jump totally. I asked the question. Um, and so if ma'am, if you were offended by me asking you the question or whatever comment I left under somebody else's video, whatever. Um, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Like I said, forgiveness is something that I will always ask for, because that's just me. Okay. Um, and speaking of forgiveness, okay, so yeah, that's it, Mama. You know who you are. Like I said, I apologize. No harm intended. It's just that when I don't know if you experienced any of this, but when you've been fucked with a lot, when you weren't fucking with people and they fucking with you, you just get a little paranoid about certain things. So, no fault of yours. I apologize. No beef. Let's squash this, please. I hope that we can move past this. But I'm human and I make mistakes too. And like I said, I am a little paranoid, about certain shit up on here. But anyway, speaking of forgiveness, okay, so I did a video last week and I had talked about forgiveness and the poison and the danger of not forgiving. Um, and I only put it out there because it could help somebody. Like I said, I try to say and do things. I'm not talking about my bitch please videos. I'm not talking about motherfucker whatever. I'm not talking about those videos. Okay, when I do them videos, I'm pissed the fuck off. Somebody then took me there. Somebody then woke up a sleeping bear. And one thing I don't like, this is something I don't like. I put it out there. I said you should never wake up a sleeping bear. But let me tell y'all something. I just did a video the other day saying that the things that irk me. Here's one other thing that I need to add to the list that irk me. Okay, you should never wake up a sleeping bear. But how you gonna wake up a sleeping bear and then go to fuck to sleep yourself? You gonna take your tired ass to sleep. Then you done woke up a sleeping bear. But you gonna take your tired ass to sleep. Really? Yeah, I don't like that. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to start no shit. I'm just saying. Okay. Anywho, back to this. And that was just in general. Okay, so I don't want nobody taking it personal and oh, well, she was throwing that shot at me. No, honey, for the record, I'm not throwing no shot at anybody. That is for whoever it applies to. If the shoe fit, wear it. Okay. Now, if you personally still think that I was coming for you, whoever you may be, fine. Come on over, comment, inbox, whatever. We can conversate about this shit here. Okay, and get it all straightened out. But for the record, wasn't no shot. I'm just saying, in general, you never wake up a sleeping bear and then take your ass to sleep. I mean, really, okay. So anyway, yeah. So I try to, pass on a little bit of advice. Whatever I learn, I try to pass that on to help somebody else that might need it, because you never know who might be delivered or helped from something that you may say. So basically what I'm saying is, someone did a video, and thanks for the little shout out, the little kudos. They said that, they liked my video, but they were expressing how they felt about it. And I'm totally cool with that. Like, I totally respect people, who respect me. She respects my take on it, but she was giving her take, and I can respect that. That's her take on it. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the reason why on this particular video I was looking under the comments, like I said, sometimes I read comments just in general. I just like to, just to see what people say about the video. Totally positive, nothing negative. But on this particular video, she was expressing how she felt about forgiveness. But then she was saying, comment below, let's conversate about it. Let me know how you feel about how I feel, blah, 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 blah. So I was going to do that, but I wanted to get the feel, because not only was I going to comment on her video, because I always comment when I watch her video, but I was going to do a video myself based off of the synopsis, or the, what do you call it? The majority of how people felt. And I mean, I was shocked to see how many people felt the way they did when it came to forgiveness. So I was going to actually do a video based off of all the comments. In general video, just basically talking again about forgiveness and the dangers of not forgiving, and the poison, and all of that kind of stuff. When I was reading the comments, what I started to sense and feel was that people say, oh, heck no, I'm never forgiving this person. Oh, no, they ain't gonna get a chance to do that again, blah, 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 blah. Fine, I get that. But this is what I get from that. What I think people are really confusing is forgiveness versus still fucking with a person. Okay? Excuse my language, but sometimes I cuss on my channel. I'm sorry. Yeah, some people look at forgiving as meaning I still got to fuck with this person that then fucked over me royally. And I think that's what, when a lot of people say, oh yeah, I'm on that bandwagon, I ain't forgiving shit, I ain't forgetting shit, I think they confuse it. Because, see, forgiveness don't mean you got to still be around that person or deal with that person in order to give them another opportunity to step on you again. That's not what forgiveness means. And I think people associate that with, if I forgive them, that means I got to be in their space again. Or I got to allow them in my space. And I'm not having that shit because they did some royal shit to me. You understand what I'm saying? So I just wanted to come on and do a video. That's why I was reading the comments under that video, just to kind of get a feel for how majority of the people felt. And I was going to come and do a video basically saying, which I'm saying now, don't confuse forgiveness with I still have to deal with you. Okay? You can forgive a person and never deal with them ever again in life. And you'll be good. Like, I don't think that Personally, I don't think that you're going to be, if you're a person that believes in God or whatever have you, I don't think that you're going to be in trouble with the Lord if you forgive a person, but then you still just don't hang with them no more. Like if you were friends with somebody in real life, and they, some kind of way, did some terrible things to you, you can forgive them and move on, but never hang with them ever again. Like you don't, forgiveness don't mean you have to continue to be in that person's space or presence, or allow them to walk over you again or do whatever they did to you before. And I think people get it confused. I don't want people to get it confused, because you don't want to get caught up into the, oh no, I'm never going to forgive. Please, people. I mean, some kind of ways, research your heart and realize that you always want to be forgiving, but know that you do not have to deal with that person that did whatever they did to you. You just don't. I mean, forgiving doesn't mean you have to. You can say, you can forgive and, I'm sorry, and, y'all can have some positive, okay, I'm sorry, I forgive you, and boom, bam, that's it. Never talk to them again, and that will be totally fine. Okay? But, yeah, so I just think that people get that misconstrued into thinking that they have to still deal with this person who did a horrible thing to them. And you don't. You do not have to let somebody walk over top of you a second, a third, and a fourth time. You don't have to do that. You can forgive them, but you can keep it moving. You can do it moving. So I just wanted to come on and say that, and that's the reason why, like I said, on this particular video, I was reading the comments, because I actually wanted to do a video speaking on forgiveness, because I saw that a lot of people, based off of comments, are in that same mindset that, I'm not forgiving shit. But yeah, don't get that misconstrued. You always want to take the stance of being a forgiving person, but you don't have to be a fool, okay? You don't have to allow somebody to keep hurting you. If somebody hurts you, like somebody truly hurt you, you don't have to keep letting them hurt you, by continuously letting them in your space, or you being in their space. You don't have to do that. Now, I must say, some situations, I can understand people struggling with forgiveness. Regardless of how hard or how bad the situation was, you always ultimately have to forgive at the end of the day. But do I understand some people struggle? Yeah, I do. I understand the struggle of a person forgiving somebody that killed a family member. If somebody killed your parents or your children, I can understand your struggle with, or trying to wrap your head around the fact that you have to forgive this person. Because I believe that if you feel like if you forgive them, it's like you're just saying, oh, it's okay that you did that to my mom or my brother or my son. But you're really not saying that. But that's what it probably feels like, that you're giving them a pass. And it's almost like you letting down the loved one that was killed by forgiving this person. And that's really not what it is. But I can understand the struggle that a person would have if somebody killed one of your family members, or took food out of your mouth some kind of way and caused you some serious pain in your life. I can understand the struggle with forgiveness. But at the end of the day, regardless of what the situation was, you do have to forgive. Those are not my words, okay? It's coming from the higher power. That's not from me. I'm just passing it on. Now, what I don't understand is, and this only bothers me because it's like, wow, if you are not forgiving a person for something trivial, I mean, really, if you are not forgiving somebody for something trivial, like if the person never physically harmed you, Okay? They never harmed you. Okay? Regardless, you may not like what they do. You may not like the way they look. You may not like the way they sound. You may not like their mannerisms. You may not like a whole lot of things about them. But so what? That's not a reason to not forgive a person or to accept an apology or to give an apology just because you don't like them. You don't like the way they look. You don't like certain things about them. If you are struggling with forgiveness over something trivial, something as trivial as I just don't like them, or maybe an argument that happened, really? So what? Now that I don't understand, and you know, like I say, people do what they want to do, but I feel like I have to come on and share my take on forgiveness, regardless of whether people accept it, regardless of whether I'm getting through. I mean, I may not be getting through to the majority, but if I get through to at least one or two people, if I can change at least one or two people's mind out of millions, I'm not saying millions watch me, I'm just saying. And by the way, the only reason why millions don't watch me is because I haven't been discovered yet. Honey? Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so I'm just a little jokey joke. But true. Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, but yeah, just trying to, you know what I'm saying? You just want a little humor in there with it's a serious subject, but you gotta laugh sometimes just to get through stuff. But yeah, yeah, I don't understand people not forgiving, because you had an argument with someone. Really, like you're gonna live your whole life holding on to this bitterness, because it takes a lot of energy to really hate people and dislike people. It does. I mean, that's just what it is. Okay, it takes a lot more energy, and it puts a lot more stress on your heart when the thought of somebody just really just like ugh, that takes a lot. So if you are struggling with forgiving somebody over some trivial bullshit, okay, I'm gonna just call it trivial bullshit. Okay, just trivial bullshit. Okay, yeah, then yeah, you got some work to do, and hopefully you can work that out. And if you don't, fine. I mean, like I say, what other people eat don't make me shit, and vice versa. So whatever you choose to do is on you. I'm just putting it out there. If you are struggling with forgiving somebody over some bullshit, really, over some back and forth name calling, really, so what? We not in high school. I mean, hell, really? Oh, okay. You know, now granted, like I said, I can understand some situations where it might be a little bit difficult to forgive. I mean, if you throw shots at people's mamas and people's daddies and stuff like that, it might be a little difficult. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know, and if it came to that, where a person started throwing shots, you know, at your personal family, okay, fine, go back to the beginning. Okay, how this shit started? Like, really, why was you mad from the beginning? Really, what did this person do to you from the beginning? They didn't start off throwing shots at your children. You understand what I'm saying? Or whoever. They ain't start off like that. Okay, they might have ended it like that because people get frustrated and they get tired of people fucking with them, and they will just go after the jugular. I'll just say, as my girl Pam said, go for the jugular. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, people might go for the jugular if you take them there. It's not nice, it's not right, but that, you know, that's what happened. But from the beginning, if you're struggling with forgiveness and ain't nobody came for your mama and your kids, and I mean, really? Okay, well, okay. Like I said, everybody have to answer for their own stuff. So I'm not, you know, I'm good. I just wanted to put it out there for somebody who it might help. And if it only helps one person, then boom, I am winning once again. Okay? But yeah, it shocked me of the overwhelm of the number of people who were on that bandwagon of, oh, hell no, I ain't never forgiven. And I just wanted to let people know out there who may be watching, do not misconstrue forgiveness with you still have to deal with that person. Okay? It's totally separate. You can forgive and not ever deal with that person ever again. But please don't get into the habit of, oh hell no, I ain't forgiving shit. Trust me, y'all, that is not good. Do what you want. I ain't telling nobody what to do. Okay? I ain't telling nobody what to do. I just come on my channel and I talk about things I want to talk about, and people can get on their channels and talk about things they want to talk about. Do what you want to do. This is just advice. Two good things about advice. You can take it or you can leave it. If it ain't for you, then fine. I thank you for viewing me, but let's keep it moving. I ain't trying to beef with nobody over my thoughts and my opinions. That's just it. I'm just giving my opinion. And see, that's one thing about me. If I come on somebody's channel and I don't like what they're saying, or I don't like their demeanor, or I don't like the way they look, I don't like the way they do their makeup, I don't like their hair, I don't like their feet, I'm not gonna cause havoc. Okay? No. I come for people that come for me. Now, whether that's the right thing to do, maybe not, maybe not. But like I said, I was asleep in bed for a little over a year. Okay? And at some point, being as though I'm human, you get tired of people fucking with you, and then they wake you the fuck up, and then they go to fuck to sleep. Sorry, no, you're gonna wake the fuck up. Sleep time is over, because I am not, just for the record, y'all, okay? I don't like to come on here and just do these bitch please motherfucker whatever, okay? Like I told y'all the other day, you got the FBI, that stands for the Federal Bureau of Investigations, and then you got my form of FBI, which is fuck you bitch, I said it. Oh, okay, that's where I'm at. And I know, people gonna come on and do, the people that like to do their little Bible and readings and all of that, and they're gonna say, oh, you shouldn't come on and say, even though people make you mad, you shouldn't say certain things. It's not right. But okay, fine. I got my struggles and things I'm working on, just like other people got all their stuff that they working on, including people that's reading the scripture. They got stuff they working on too. It may not be, you may have conquered controlling your tongue. You know what I'm saying? You may have conquered that. And that's kudos to you, honey. But me, I have not conquered that yet. That is something I have to work on. As it stands right now, any motherfucker that come from me, child, I'm out the gate. Quick, fast, in a hurry with my guns out. Oh, yeah. I'm not having it. I'm not tolerating it. People will only do to you what you allow. And I am not allowing it. Okay? I ain't having it. Bottom line. And like I said, y'all pray for me now that the Lord helps me with that. Maybe I can go back to my ignore mode, because that's where I was at first. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not there right now. Okay? I want to get back to being able to just ignore motherfuckers. Okay? I really do. But I ain't there right now. Okay? Pray for me. Okay? And I'm sure you got some stuff that you need prayer for too. If you live in a glass house, I'm going to need you to not throw a stone. I am admitting, yeah, I have an issue right now. An issue of not ignoring motherfuckers. Okay? That fuck with me. I have an issue with not, I have an issue with people waking up sleeping bears. Okay? I don't like to be woke up when I'm asleep. And if you wake me up, bam. It's on. Okay? Yeah, y'all pray for mama, because I have an issue just like everybody else. Everybody. So, anywho, but yeah. So, on that forgiveness thing, like I said, listen. Advice is take it or leave it, period. So, it'll be your best bet, no matter what you're going through, no matter who did what to you in life, you have to forgive. You may not think that it's going to affect you not to forgive a person, but it does. And eventually, I guess the Lord will show it to you how it's affecting you, that you're holding on to whatever kind of bitterness and harboring whatever kind of hate or whatever you harboring or holding on to. So like I said, for those of you who are struggling with forgiveness, for some real shit. I mean some real shit. I ain't talking about no you didn't argue and fuss back and forth and called each other names. I'm not talking about that trivial high school bullshit. I'm talking about some real shit, like people struggling with the fact that their parents got killed by somebody, or their their children got killed. I understand, okay, where you coming from. Okay. I truly understand. But just know that at the end of the day, you have to find some kind of way to wrap your head around the fact that you have to eventually forgive a person. Period. I mean, that's just what it is. But I understand. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that's it. I just wanted to come on and like I said, officially apologize to you, Miss Lady. You know who you are. No beef. Scratch it. Whatever was said. Boom. We're done. And thank you, ma'am, for doing your forgiveness video, because that helped me to see how other people feel. Because I know I came in and did a video talking about it, but I never really like physically seen a video of somebody verbalizing, why they felt the way they felt. So that was good. I liked your video, and that was a good thing. To verbalize, how you feel and why you feel that way. And then respecting how I felt about it. I'm good with that. I can appreciate that. All right, y'all. So, bam. Let's keep it moving. I like to pretty much keep my videos on a happy note for the most part. Just know, y'all, when I come up on this motherfucker, okay, excuse my cussing. If I come up on this motherfucker cussing a bitch out from the top of her head to the bottom of her feet, just know, honey, it's for a reason, okay? I don't just come up on this motherfucker just cussing and acting a goddamn fool just because, okay? It's not a fake. I'm not faking a fight and a fuss with somebody. The way I come up on here and cuss, a fake argument, a fake beef, really? Not I. Not I, said the brown cat. Honey, no, honey. No. Just know. Somebody was fucking with mama that mama wasn't fucking with. Because I don't come up on this motherfucker just fucking with folks, okay? I don't fuck with people because of the way they look. Because of the way they sound. Because of the way they do whatever the fuck they do on their channel. I don't give a fuck if you did something that so-and-so did yesterday. So I'm moving the fuck on. I'm not going to come on here and raise no havoc now over whatever the fuck you doing on your channel. Okay, so if I come up on this bitch cussing. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, so now that we've gotten that straight, so I'll be back, okay, with my good morning. Because that's how I like to be. Everybody have their two sides. Now, don't be trying to act like, oh, she play like she's so sweet. But no, I am sweet, bitch. Okay, and this is for whoever the fuck it applies to. I am sweet, but don't motherfucking fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Okay, that's just the bottom line. And that's with anybody. You don't fuck with people. Okay? Just because I come on here and I'm nice and sweet, but then I can go to fuck off, does not mean I'm phony. That just means I'm real and I'm human. And if my ass is sleeping, let me motherfucking sleep. Okay? I need all my beauty rest. Please let me sleep if I'm sleeping. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me, wake me up, and then take your tired ass to sleep. I am not having that, okay? No. That's just what it is. Oh, okay. So, yeah. Bye.